Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday evening. We're back for more arting. More arting indeedy. So we're gonna resume on our bat piece. We're pretty much there. We're pretty much there. So once this is done, I'll have to start another badge. And the next one is it's a demon wolf with well, it's got a lot of eyes. How many? Let me just see. How many eyes? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 11 eyes. 11 eyes. It's a demonic wolf-like creature with glowing horns, and it's got glowing markings on the fur. It's got glowing eyes and luminous UV illuminated teeth. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's interesting bringing this to life. But yeah, that's the next piece to work on. But for now, we're gonna focus on this batch. We're pretty much there. Just needs. I think I was going to work more on the ears some more. And I think get the outline glow in place, and then just remove the line work eventually, and we should have a really good good piece of draft in place. That's the plan anyway. Let me see what. Let me turn on my thingy. There we go. My dashboard on Twitch. I don't use OBS for the dashboard, but I've started to use the Twitch one. It seems to be a bit more reliable, especially I can admin stuff from there. So that's all good. I'm just gonna post my notifications on Twitch and not Twitch on Furzu and F8. Boom. There she goes. Very good, very good. And nope. I think that's it all. Is that all? That's good. Good. Right. Smashing. Right, so let me switch to my Camtasia timer, Camtasia screen recording device-io. Here we go. This will keep track of my streamy and when I'm recording. I actually want to save this HTTP Wolf. I've got an HTTP Wolf even because that's his character. Let's load up the bat one because back to the bats. Sweet. Actually, before I begin, I might actually tie my hair back. Cause obviously, it feels a bit warm when your hair's all down. Let me just see. Where's my hairband? There it is. Keep losing my hairband. But like, bought a pack of hairbands. I've lost one already on Saturday. So I've got like a pack of 20, so now I've got 19 left. So I've got to be careful. Don't really want to be losing them. This one's knackered. As you can see, this one's knackered. Look, it's gone really loose and everything. When the elastic goes, it just knackers itself. This one's from ages ago, so don't need it. Yeah. Right. I think we're ready to continue on with this piece. I'm just going to start the recording. Let me just make sure nothing is in the way. Let me just turn off things like Steam. Steam can be very, as you see, it can be a bit in the way. Close that off. Bye, Steam. Steam gone. And turn off Twitter. I need Twitter. Let's close a few tabs here. Right, so YouTube's recording nicely. always like to have that turned on and recording well. Right, so I was actually researching some wolf snarling photos, sorry. So I've got a few, but I think after this bat, I'll start looking for some more, maybe. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Cool. Right, let me just, oh, hang on, 1 minute. Let me just make sure on Discord that I ping someone, and I'm going to ask if they want to watch me. Oh, still in that. Yeah. Song is really nice. It's from the Miami Vice free music, right? Oh no, sorry, not Miami Vice. Well, actually, it's much as Miami Vice. It's 80s retro synthwave mix. Miami Vice, royalty free, copyright safe music. So yes, very, very good. These tracks are 100% copyright safe to use in your visual projects. Just credit Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Oh, surprise, called White Bat. We're working on a White Bat as we're speaking, so that's good. Yeah. So, very cool. What was that track called? That track was called The Shoda. So, yeah, I like it. It was very nice. Hey, Samurai Noodles. Samurai Noodles? It's a bat. Yeah, it is a bat. How are you, sir? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't listen to like proper synthwave. This is all royalty free, so it's like it's synthwave, but it's okay synthwave. I wouldn't say it's the best synthwave, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm well, thank you. I'm well. I'm treating this stream as a chill out moment because a friend of mine, he came from the Netherlands to visit London during last week. We had like a furry summer party meet, so you know he gifted me with some coffee from the Netherlands coffee from the Netherlands. It's very nice, very tasty. It's not too strong yet. I mean, it's fine. It's good. I can tell it. Has a distinct chocolatey smell as well, which is nice. That's a. I thought I'd indulge myself tonight with it. I had some this morning, so this is my second dose of coffee. Yeah, it's tasty. Right, let's start recording. Otherwise, we'll never get started, right? Never get started. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I'm curious if you can get away with Hotline Miami. If it's got the copyrights, if it's got like, if you check, if you find the album on YouTube, like, and it'll say at the bottom in the description, it'll say who it belongs to. If it's got that, then you can't play it. That's it's very cheeky how it all works on YouTube and stuff. It's rather weird. Yeah, that's why any tracks I find, I look for if it's got that thing at the bottom, that in the description who it belongs to. You can't use it. It'll say this song belongs to, as part of the rights belong to this particular company or publisher or whatever. You know, those. It's a bit weird, but yeah. Some have them, some don't. Sometimes you find ones which don't have them, but really they do, but they're not been officially added yet. It's very strange these times. All I wanted to do was listen to some music. I can't. So what I do sometimes is I play the music on my laptop, on the side laptop, so it's not broadcasted. So you're listening to music that's playing from specifically for the stream, but locally I can just listen to some other music that will, you know, do the same trick. Oh, Bandcamp. I think Bandcamp would still have the same problem with it. Bandcamp can streamers play music. from Bandcamp. Can you play music on Twitch? Yes, you can distribute your work to soundtrack by Twitch and Pretzel by our services. Is music on Bandcamp? No, full details on the terms if it's short. So, okay, students playing music. Using music from YouTube, Apple as well. More streams are not allowed. Okay, can you stream? Huh. So you continuously stream from Bandcamp feed, collection or wish list. So there's a plugin for it. There's a plugin to play music from Bandcamp. I have to look into this. I have to look into it. Yeah, there's still copyright. So I mean, you can play music if the composer is a small composer, then you can probably be fine to play their music, right? Because they won't care. But if you go for someone that's big, then it starts getting a bit funny, right? Isn't it? That's the because before I used to listen to music from what do you call it? SoundCloud. Yeah, SoundCloud is another one of my favorite places that I would play tunes from. And again, that's a kind of a place that I've played a few tracks from there, and obviously YouTube didn't like it. So it's always going to be a tricky fight to find out what works and what doesn't work, isn't it? It's always going to be. And the problem is, if it doesn't work, that means you on the stream you lose some of your some of the audio. Yeah, they're all small indie composers, so yeah. Because one time I said before on a stream a while back that I had this nice conversation about art and stuff, right? And I was playing some music, and the music was actually copyrighted. I didn't know about it, and then obviously, post stream, obviously YouTube flagged it, and it just meant I had to either mute the whole segment which I was talking over, or use its special way of removing the audio. It didn't work, so I had to just mute the whole segment. Shame, really, but it happens. It happens. So I'll let my lesson there. Very tricky, these darn things. But it's fine. It's fine. I mean, if I'm doing Picasso not safe for work stuff, it's all good then, right? Because Picasso doesn't really care, does it? Picasso's like, yeah, Picasso's cool with it. But Twitch, on the other hand, Twitch and all these bigger fish companies, they all want their cut, and juicy, delicious monies. Yeah. So Samurai, have you been playing any games as of late? Any like? What happened to Alien Isolation? Did you ever complete? I don't think you ever completed Alien Isolation. Yeah. Samurai Isolation. That's what we're going to see. Zooming on here, just gonna start adding some refinements there, just edges. Actually, I might start just knocking this back by 61%, and then gradually work our way down. Nah, I never finished that. Funny though, because I still remember where I am, and we're supposed to be going. Okay, yeah. What are you supposed to be doing? Yeah. You should resume it. It's a story. You got to finish the story, right? It's a story. It's like watching a film. You gotta see it through. And it's an alien film as well, so you know. Gotta see it. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Do it. Do it. I tell you what, I've been working on. So on my last stream on Monday, I was working on Turning Red, not safe for work piece. Turning Red one. Interesting. Been playing some small indie game, some good bullet hell, and another like called Tunic. Oh, Tunic! I've heard of that one. Stray. Yes, I watched Galen complete Stray. Interesting game. Not the kind of game I'll probably play, but it was interesting. It was interesting. Just watching Galen play was more than enough, right? It was like, okay, cool. I've seen enough. But yeah. Yeah. Here's on here. There we go, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw the trailer on the the games expo show, whatever it was, when they were showing the trailer of it, I thought it's gonna be an open world, like the cat can do whatever it wants, and the story was based around the cat. And when I saw Galen play, it doesn't really have much to do with the cat, which was kind of, for me, it was like I need I wanted a bit. I was being picky about it. I was just saying, like, you know what, this game needs a bit more about the cat. I don't mind about other people's stories, but you play a cat, right? You need to know more about this cat, where it's from, why it's there. Galen was saying, "Oh, you got to play from the beginning to know." I'm like, that's not good enough. I don't want to. You should need to play from the beginning to figure out what the cat story is. You got the whole point of like, it's knowing your identity. It doesn't, yeah. And the ending was unsatisfying. I saw the ending, saw Galen complete it, and I was like, is that it? Just wanders off. Some closure would have been nice, something. Just then it just piddling off to look for a place to do a dump. A cat dump, cat piddle. I know that's me being very critical there, but yeah, the ending was a bit unsatisfying for what it was. Oh, you found it bittersweet. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, like, I felt the same for the Subnautica. I wanted a bit more. I wanted a bit more from that as well. The ending to Subnautica was bittersweet as well. But I wanted more. I was like, oh, I was more disappointed when the sequel of Subnautica's got nothing to do with the first one. It's like a completely different story being told, and I'm like, oh, rubbish. So I'm just being so picky. I'm being such a picky git. I'm in a picky git this evening. Picky git. Okay. No, yeah, if you're satisfied with what you got, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just I like if with stories, I want a bit more, and I mean, if it's hinting a sequel, then that's fine. If you're hinting a sequel, that's perfectly okay. But I think it's when it gets to a point where it just ends like that, and it's like, now what? I mean, maybe like into hint, like after credits hint would be good as well. Like, so it's not over yet. There is something more that's gonna happen. Yeah, yeah. It's like, what happens next? I mean, I thought when it ended, I thought the cat would go back to that person, that robot that was in the van, because like he seemed like an alright person, right? Like, like he tried to lead off the drone those drone things that were chasing them. So I thought, those two would make a good team, at the end, so the cat's not, on his own. The cat does his own thing, so which is fine, but or maybe this once the roof's open, it unlocks a whole new adventure between the two. A unique partnership of cat and robot. The adventures of cat and robot. Ooh, intense glow there. Yes, yeah, exactly. What happened? I mean, a bit more context of what happens next. Maybe like 5 years later. So what I would have liked. I would have liked after the trailer. It would have said 5 years later, right? And you play like it's like a 5 minute, maybe 5 minute or less mission just with the cat wandering around, talking to other robots. Maybe and the town's probably changed. Everyone's like coping with what's happened, and then it can like end on a uncertainty of maybe there's a sequel, or maybe it ends like just as an open ending to imply that okay, it's ended, but it's not ended, but it's like a satisfying ending that we can all say okay, it's ended, but we don't know yet. It could still continue on with another game. I think more rather than just yeah, I must have missed that. Bit. Is that during the trailer, during the credits, or because I know Galen skipped the credits scene. Those here it. With me, just looking at the references, I do these lovely little bat ears. No, I mean, I'm going to. Oh, right. Yes, yeah. Sorry, yes, yeah. A village setting. Just to imply that the robots had moved out of the town, expanded. Maybe it shows another kind of factory or something that leaves you open to discover more. Maybe it shows you the ruins of what was on the surface, and that's when it ends. That means the next game would be exploring this more vast world on the surface that time is forgotten, right? Something like that. That would have been like, that would blow my mind a bit. It's like, oh, like, there's more to this than just being underground, locked away. There's like another world still to discover out there. Maybe other underground cities like that, which play the cats 5 years later, yeah. Or maybe, right, the sequel of that could have been like, so it ends there, but the sequel could have been like maybe like what, 50 years in the future, or 50 years later, yeah. So it's one of the offsprings of that stray, that stray, its ancestors. But the robot that helped him help that stray is still there and talks. Maybe it's like reminiscence, like, it's like, oh, you're just like your first, the first, like, want to be very explorative and stuff. That would be so, see. Because those robots are they're not gonna die. Those robots are not gonna, shut down, whatever. But the cat's gonna die eventually. But if its generation continues into like it raises its own little litter, and as time's gone on, it's another adventure for another stray. That'd be really cool, yeah. I'd like that. But yeah, see, look, so now we're kind of extending this story, aren't we? Getting my focus hat on this just to get this ear looking what I found interesting was that robots became sentient and mimicked humans. Yeah. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be really cool to Yeah, I know some of the workers were still like, especially in the end, the robots that were cleaning, they were doing stuff. I guess they were just focused on cleaning and not doing anything else. Unless I'm must have missed it, because I didn't see the beginning of the game or the midsection. I was kind of watching near the end game when Gallum was like escaping from that prison. That's as far as that's where I started watching it, when he was in the prison escape kind of thing going on. Escaping the lasers and the little and the drones, and they were driving away and stuff, and fixed the train, got to the station, all these little things like that. Oh, yeah. That's this on here. But to now start streaming on here. There we go. So that means that in other, if there were other places like that, other domes, other, because I don't know how much the game talks about it, but maybe there's other holes like that where there's not much going on, but like, so robots are still working as workers, and maybe maybe it's that robot's job or his destiny now to liberate these robots. To realize that there's more to existence than just carrying out tasks, mundane tasks, which no one really wants to do. Because there's no humans in sight anymore, is there? It's just yeah, yeah. So maybe those Zerg things do remain, but maybe that's just a small segment of something bigger, right? That was just one of many. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's a higher power which controls those Zergs from afar. Which was a rogue system that realized that society's gone now. So it's kind of like what it's doing is what it thinks it's doing is good, but not really in moral sense. It's not, but it's doing it maybe to suppress something. I don't know. I'm just yeah. Oh, see, my mind is like thinking in these many little things here. What can this game could possibly have? Oof. Let's move over the hair for a second because I want to see something here. There we go. Should probably put the ears back on there. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong in not covering more about this Zerg stuff, right? I mean, I assume the game doesn't really talk much about what the Zergs, where they originate from, other than it just being the antagonist, right? Is that right? Or the nemesis of the game. Wrong button there. There we go. You know what? Let's curl this in because it's give a nice curl of the ears. Okay, I see. I didn't see that. I didn't see that part of the gameplay. But if you're telling me that, then yeah, it's if it's a higher mind, then maybe in the game, maybe in the sequel, maybe it's something more, something that's not been not fully covered out, fleshed out. When you get to the surface, open up, so just a bunch of Zergs die. Yeah, yes, they just pop like a fucking let's say a F word there, but they pop like a friggin' like little balloons, right? Little water balloons. Unless they adapt. Maybe there's another Zerg out there, Hive, whatever, and they are they start to evolve and adapt to the sunlight. Because maybe that specific one was not mature enough to evolve and to go beyond its yeah, because it's still partially machine, right? So maybe it analyzed like what happened, like maybe the other ones, and maybe they figured out like, wait a minute, it's the sun, okay, sun kills us, but okay, maybe we need to adapt. Maybe there's you know a compound or something. I don't know. I'm just speculating here where this would likely go, but yeah, just something different. Flip this bat. Flip the bat. Flip the bat. Beep. I'm just flipping bats. Flipping the bats. Oh, I see. Okay, so they were there to eat the wastes. Okay, so again, yeah. So yeah, there's nothing stopping them from evolving. Then yeah, there's no reason for them to. There's no reason for it to evolve. And okay, see, there you go. There you go. So there you go. Possible sequel for Stray 2. Yeah, set 100 years later. All right, and one of the cat ancestors, and the robot from the first game, the robot that the van tells them about, tells them, some story, whatever. He's still living with them, whatever. They go on adventures. Then they discover a Zerk. Maybe another underground city that's been abandoned for many years. No robots in sight. All the robots have probably died, whatever you can call it, shut down, whatever, because But maybe the Zerk in this one has matured strong enough to survive in daylight for a specific time before it starts to decay. But then, obviously, as it goes further and further, it realizes that it can survive by some means, maybe radiation. Radiation has maybe strengthened it, because obviously sun rays, photosynthesis sort of stuff we're talking here now, right? Some sort of energy, it can absorb, right? This is getting a bit it's getting a bit silly now. We're getting a bit silly here. I'm getting a bit silly here with this. Maybe radiation has evolved it or mutated it so it can absorb its energy. Sun energy. See? Oh, I painted this in the wrong area again. Oh. Yeah. Maybe there's a radiation leak. Yeah. Maybe one of the generators or whatever that powers it. Maybe this specific one was made like a radiation plant or something. Like a power plant, and the rupturing of it caused a radiation leak, which obviously destroyed most and all the robots. Destroyed all the robots except for the Zerks in this one, and that's probably allowed them to evolve, to adapt in those hazardous conditions. It might have strengthened them. But it also probably made them more susceptible to, maybe without the proper. I don't know actually. I'm trying to think what would be weak against them. I'm not sure what would be weak against. Maybe they need to survive within the radiation area. So the sun energy would probably keep them going, but then after that, they start to decay and they have to return back to their nest, whatever, to remain next to radiated materials to survive, to thrive on it. So sun energy or radiation energy, some form of energy. I don't know. So yeah, that's a possible good ideas there. Yeah. Nope. Yes, edition. Yes, maybe. Yeah, so maybe in order to survive, they need to recharge and go into like hibernation state for every 6 hours or something. To yeah, yeah. But yeah, the idea is very extensible. So what can happen for a sequel. Or maybe it's not maybe in the sequel it's not even the Zerg. Maybe it's not even the Zerg. Maybe the people, the robots they find have been corrupted. Maybe the Zerg in this place are the friendlies. I mean, what about that? The enemy is now like the enemy that was in the first game is now your ally. I mean, what about that? Maybe the inhabitants have become corrupted. They've become corrupted, and they want to like, you know, destroy anything, any green and stuff. And this Zerg is probably trying to grow things and grow life, and keep the hope of, plants and stuff alive, Whereas these robots don't want that. The inhabitants they don't want anything like that. That'd be interesting. It's like a twist it around, right? What do you think of that one? What do you think of that? Twist of the story. Yeah, because all along the Zerg was not med. Maybe in the first game, right? Its intention was not to be evil. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was trying to do good, but in our perception, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't the good that we're seeing. Maybe it's doing it because it needs to do it. But maybe in this one, it's like, okay, maybe got to do this. I thought, this is like, the people up there, people are now these robots now that were have evolved in that they've become corrupted, and now they see this. They want to see the destruction of organic life. Yeah. Well, Sunbear Glasscraft. So one hell of a name. Thank you for the follow there. Potato is what to you. Potato. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Yes, where's my glorious Spud self? Oh, hang on. Where's my Spud self? There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, hang on. I don't even have the Spud thing on. Hang on. I don't even have it on yet. Hang on. Let me turn the Spud on. So, just so you're on D Live. Call back thing. Oh, cheers. Cheers. Yeah, just drafting this out. The next one's going to be a Demon Wolf. If I can get time to work on that. That's the plan anyway. Demon Wolf. There we go. Got the Spud working now, finally. Where's the Spud? Where's the Spud? Where's that Spud? There he is. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yes. Yes. D-Live. Good old D-Live. Forgot I was streaming on there too. Bats. Yeah, this is my first attempt at making a bat. So it's come along pretty well. I mean, still learning about these things, these creatures. And looking at their nose, they have these vampire bats have funny noses. They have funny nostrils, and yeah. Oh yes, you want to go use the lure and the smoke. You can do that both at the same time, Samurai. Both at the same time. I'm going to minimize this a bit more. The oh, of course, yes. You don't want to smoke in the house? No. No. It's good. I'm looking at this place here. I'm sure these Arcings look good. Actually, let me look at the reference again. Let me look at this reference of this character. Character's a bit different to what I've done here. Oh yes, so yeah, it's very different to what I've done. So I'm gonna trust my judgment on here and do my thing. Bats. I was actually listening to the theme, the soundtrack to the Batman. Very, very nice, epic, strong sense of music. Yeah, music that really pumps you up. You know, I am vengeance. I am vengeance. Very good film. It's a very good film too. If you've not seen it, very noir-like. Has a noir-like feel to it. Yes. Probably bring myself back to unspun mode. Oh, look at that. Back again. I'm back once again. Magic. Magic. Plan to use more of Mr. Spud tomorrow on the Half-Life, the old Half-Life. So Black Mesa. I keep saying Half-Life. Black Mesa. Black Mesa playthrough on hard difficulty. That game is amazingly good. If you've not played it, I highly recommend it. It was roughly about $3 on on Steam during the summer sale, and I said to myself, I should probably get this game. I've seen a lot of good reviews about it. I've seen some people play it on my Discord server, and I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. And I was not disappointed. It's actually very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. And there's a lot of areas of the game which are memorable in the sense that if you played the original Half-Life, if you played Half-Life like I have back in the day, you'll start to see things. You start to come across areas of the game that you've probably played before, and you go, wait a minute, I remember this place, I remember this layout, and it's like completely revamped. It's been revamped, but it's great. It's great to like revisit some of these areas that you know, it's like going down memory lane in some sense, but it's been renovated. A renovated memory lane of a game. But if you've never played Half-Life 1, then instead of playing the original Half-Life, this will probably be a better experience, because it essentially is Half-Life 1, but like I said, improved graphics. So yes, very good game. I think it was created in 2015, I think, or 2016. It's a very old game, but it still holds up. It holds up to this day. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Very nice. So I'll be playing that tomorrow as my means of being a variety of streamings rather than just arting all day. I could art again tomorrow, but you know, I want to play some games. Play some games, boy. Shoot a few things. Get scared a bit. Looking at this reference here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I think I've started adding details around here, which I shouldn't have done. Just done this. Let me just do this here like this. Oop. Bung on here. There we go. There we go. Oh. So I'm trying to keep it layers all nicely cleaned up, so it's all kind of in a nice good fashion, like everything's done nicely rather than just all over the place, because it's very easy to just get lost in different layers and stuff, right? So you don't want to do that. In fact, I should probably merge these layers down. I'll probably get away with it. There we go. So I've merged the nose and the face layer down, because I'm committed to it now, so I might as well commit to it and not be too worried about you know, going backwards. You know what I mean? Always go forwards, never go backwards. This part is kind of like the underlying flesh part of a bat, so I think this would make sense to add a bit of reddish tones here. This part is actually more skin than fur, but then it eventually becomes the fur on a bat. So I'm looking at this reference here. So they're much like rodents, right? These are like little rodents. So there's blue here, so we can definitely add a bit of change in value or change in temperature. Actually, no, not change in temperature. Sorry, change in color. That cut and change in color or hue. That's change in hue. So this cool color, and we've got the warmth of this purple on the white fur. So we've got balance. We've got some balance going on here. Makes it a bit more interesting. Sergeant Ophi. Yeah, thanks. That looks so cool. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, see what's that? Look what's happened. I've turned into a potato. Oh, what's happened here? Dear oh dear. Keep turning in and out of a spud. It just keeps happening. It's magic. It's like some sort of magic spell. Don't know why it happens. Yeah, it's very, very weird. Oh. How are you, Sergeant Oofy? How are you? Hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. I don't know where, if some bear Glasscraft is still there. Where are you from? It was good to know where folks are from. It's the diversity of where people are from is very interesting. Hey, glad to know you're great. Glad to know you're great. Yes, very good, very good. Canada. Ah, yes. So, what part of Canada? Vancouver, Toronto. Somewhere else from there, around there, somewhere around there. Oh, welcome back, Samurai. Yes, welcome back. Yeah, I like to visit Canada at some point. Ah, BC, okay. Which is BC. British Columbia. Ah, yes, that's it. I can't remember what it was. What is BC? See my geography skills are a bit potatoey, a bit starchy. They're a bit starchy in my brain. But yes, British Columbia. I see. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to visit Canada at some point in time. Once everything starts to get a bit cheaper. I mean, right now with the war and all that going on, it's all the prices. I think everyone's feeling the pinch of price hikes, increased bills and stuff. So, oh, neither do I, Samurai. But one thing I do know about Canada is maple syrup, which is delicious, very nice, and also poutine, loads of poutine. I'm sure Sergeant has eaten a lot of poutine in his time, or in his or her time. That delicious poutine. Tasty potatoes with some cheese and gravy, and it sounds like a satisfying meal. Satisfying meal to have. You're gonna bring up poutine, yeah, exactly. Yes, poutine is like the stuff of champions. I think stuff of champions. If you're having a terrible day, indulge in some poutine, and you'll be good. You'll be good. You know. Because if you think about it, it's all the good tastiness you need in a dish, right? cheese, potato, and gravy. Never had it. I'll try. I'm sure you can make it, right? You can just get some cheese. I think it's is it curd cheese? I think it's curd cheese and chips. Get some nice chips or fries, whatever. I guess proper chips, not like proper chunky chips. None of that fried stuff. And then some gravy, some good homemade gravy. I'm sure you can make homemade gravy noodles. I'm sure you're capable of making some delicious meaty gravy. Yeah, it's very simple, isn't it? It's a very simple dish, but yeah, very comforting as well. It sounds like a comfort dish as well because with what it sounds like. Oh yes, I could do some poutine from right now actually. Yes, but yes. One of the things I'd like to try when if I ever go to Canada is some poutine. Very deliciously tasty. Oh yes, Tim Hortons. So Tim Hortons are in the UK. I had some Timbits in late May. Galen bought some from the local area where the convention was held. So he bought some Timbits. I had a few of those, and they were delicious. They were very, very good. There is a Tim Hortons opening in London somewhere. I need to. In fact, whilst we're on the subject, let me just Google and make sure it is there. Oops, what's this? Oh, just pinged me there. Okay. Tim Hortons. Park Lane. No, that's Park Lane in America. No, UK. It's still not open yet. Where is it? Let me just double check. Oh, it has opened. Okay, sorry. Royal Leisure Park, Kendall Green. Hang on, that. So it has opened. Let me just double check this. I need to double check this. Let me just Google on this location. Oh no! No! I click. Oh, hang on. Click on that. Oh, it is open. Oh, okay, it's open, but it's in the middle of Park. It's in Park Royal Station, so it's a bit of a journey for me, but I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be worth it to go down there. Oh, you're lucky, Sergeant. You're very lucky to have Tim Hortons near you. Once I had a taste of it, I was like, I need more of this. Be awarded. Those war geese are everywhere. In Afghanistan, there's a Tim Hortons in Afghanistan. Oh my god! Wow. See, all in weird locations except near me. What? So they also do hot food, like savoury food. That's what I need to check out as well. They also do hot food, like savoury, like baguettes and stuff. Not baguettes, burgers. Yeah. So yeah, chicken. Yeah, they do burgers and fried chicken and stuff like that. Oh, look at those Timbits. Oh my god, they're just so good. It's so good. Why do you tempt me, tease me with these things, Tim Hortons? Oh, yeah, Tim's crispy chicken sandwich. Now that looks good. Oh, they do nacho chili cheese as well. Oh, okay. Look this. Cold drinks. They do frappuccino kind of things. They do lemonade as well. Tim Shakes. That'll be worth trying. Tim Shakes. You personalise your drink. Oh yeah, buttermilk pancakes as well. Oh. I'm looking too deep. I'm looking too deep into this. This is like intense research. I should be painting, not looking at. Lots of foods go well with coffee. Yeah, yeah. Curry. Well, curry goes well with coffee. You sure? Maybe Japanese curry, but I don't know about. Don't know about. On 1 second, I'll show something. I'll show my mentor something. Oh, where's the darn thing? Here we go. Oh, go. Japanese curry, yes. I do like the older capsule curry. Let me switch back to myself again. There we go. Ooh. So I was salivating. Salivating on that delicious Timbits and so now I have to make a plan to go to Park Royal, which is it's not far from me. I'd say it's about an hour's train trip, or maybe 40, maybe it might be 40 minutes. I'm not sure. Park Royal, things at Park Royal. Let me double check again. See, I'm checking this now. Leisure Park Royal Station. Okay, so into Park Royal. Ooh, okay. 1 hour 28 minutes. Ooh, that hurts. That's a journey. So 1 hour, 30-minute trip to Park Royal for Tim Hortons. I guess that's worth it. Ooh. Let me just double check this, because if that's the case, hang on. TFL. Let's check Transport for London, because the transport is a Transport for London place. So in no. In Park Royal Underground Station. There we go. One hour 7 minutes. There we go. So it's 1 hour 7 minutes exactly. Actually, wait a minute. Let's just edit the journey. Let's do this tomorrow. So I'm leaving tomorrow. Let's say Friday. Let's make some time up. I'm just gonna arbitrary guess. Just want to see how long it takes for a normal day. So, yeah, 1 hour 8 minutes. 1 hour 8 minutes is the fastest route there. In a lane. Then get a bus to Park Royal. So yeah. Still, that's not bad. So 1 hour. I was right. Roughly 1 hour to get there, to indulge in some Tim Hortons. I would say favourites. Yeah, there's lots of foods. Yep. For me, like I'll get really impatient. I want it now, you know. I want that want it now kind of thing, you know. Gimme. Gimme. Want it now. But yeah, once I'm there, it'll be worth it, right? Once you're there. Oh, get away. Give him a little smile. There you go. Happy bat. Happy bat is a good bat. So the customer, I show the customer the progress of this, and they love it. They're like, this person that I'm working with. I like the fact that they give me creative freedom to get their character and see what I can come up with. And yeah, like I mean, I had a good chat with them, like, because I want to make sure that the bat species that it resembles is the one they're after, because obviously there's various bat species out there, and the reference that I got from them, it didn't look like a fruit bat. So they said it's a cross between a vampire bat and a fruit bat. But the problem is the reference looked like a fruit bat, like a vampire bat. Fruit bats have a snout, a very long snouty snout. They look like a rodent, more rodenty. A vampire bat, which is what this one is. They have these kind of like, you know, snouty kind of noses like that. So it had to be. I had to be very. I wanted to be very. I wanted to make sure that what the customer wanted, you know, resembles what they originally want. Obviously, I didn't want to make something that's completely wrong, because they might turn around and say, "Well, hang on, I want it looking like this. I want it looking like this reference, and what you've made is not what it is," you know. So getting as much information as possible is vital for making illustrations. If you ever want to get into doing illustrations for people, ask as many questions as you can. Have you ever drawn a rat? That's a good question. I don't think I have. Actually, I don't know. I might have drawn a rat. Drawn a mouse, I think. I've done Gadget. Let me check. You know what? That's a good question. I think I might have done a rat. Let me just double check this. Let me check this out. It's a good question. I'm sure I've done a rat. Oh, I think I have done a rat. Yes, I've done a rat. It's not safe for work though. So it's a rat. It's a rat lady, female rat, I think. There's no way to search. There's no way to search my gallery. I do recall making a rat. Let me see. Just looking for my gallery list here. On so many pictures. I don't know if I actually even uploaded the rat. I do recall making it. A character sheet, okay. I don't know if I'll be good for making character sheets though, Samurai. Oh yes, there you go, I found the rat. Oh wow, that was done in 2014. Multi-bosomed rat was a sketch. I can't share it though because it's not safe, but it's on my FA. It's on the FA. You live with 9 to 12 rats. Oh my goodness. Well, rats are smart little rodents, aren't they? They're smart. They're very smart. They're very nice. They're affectionate. You know. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, right. Okay. Well, if you're looking for an illustration based on some ideas, so I can bring it to life like this, you know. So I can do. This is why I've always kind of avoided doing character sheets for people, because you know I've got my ideas of doing things and I don't want to like yeah. I've always been like this sort of person where I you know, character sheet stuff I'll do it for myself, but doing it for others I'm a bit eh. But saying that, you know, it's a fun thing to do, but I guess it requires time as well, and obviously my time is precious, as you know. So it's always difficult. There are people out there which will happily do references and stuff, ref sheets and stuff, but I'm more of the illustrator, where you give me an idea, I bring the idea to life in a form of a piece, illustrated piece, right? Want a picture? You want a picture? I'll get you a picture right here. Yeah. That's the song finished. Hang on a minute. Let me check the playlist. Is it finished? Oh, it's still playing. Okay. Loading. This one. This is all copyright-free music as well. Okay. You know what? Should probably add this to my. Save this to my. There we go. Just bear with me. It's going to do play. Save to watch later. Save to playlist. Replace next. Actually, is there a way to place next? No, I was going to play. Never mind. There you go. Uh, yeah, the worst thing one of the rats did was bite my brother, and he needed like 3 stitches. Ow, yo, ouch. Ooh. I'm sure the rat was being protective, or was it agitated, or? What sort of a character was you looking for, Samurai? Gonna fix something. Gonna fix something real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, get some food down here. Yeah. Tell me more about your possible picture. Yeah, I used to. I don't have any pets anymore, sadly. I used to have fish, and they passed away about 4 years ago, and it kind of put me in a really dark area, in life. Because when you lose a pet, it's terrible, isn't it? I'm sure you've probably lost a pet or two, Sergeant. I assume, maybe, but yeah, losing a pet, it just especially when I'm doing arting, it's difficult to focus because when your pet's ill, your mind is more focused on them than what you're working on. It sometimes it's nice to get away and work on something, but it's more difficult to keep your focus on work when there's something else, chip on your shoulder. So, it was difficult. It was very, very difficult. At one point, one of my fishes were ill, and I had to like be on site at a studio to work, and my mind wasn't 100% on the work. I was more thinking about going home and like making sure my fish were okay, because one of them was not feeling too well, and I didn't want to leave them unattended. But yeah, I mean, I can't really tell the place I'm working that, hey, I need to like go, because so like I was dreading the worst. I was dreading the worst when I was heading home, thinking, "Oh, I hope this fish, hope the fish is okay. Hope it's not died or anything. Because I left it. It was really ill. It was relatively ill when I left him. So I do like my fishes. They are. But yeah, they're all gone now. Just the empty tank. It was just I kind of left the tank empty because I couldn't bear to have another set of fish just straight away. Gotta need some time just to recuperate. Really get my head screwed back on. So we got a fish tank downstairs right now. Empty fish tank. It's been empty for like past 3 years now. I might actually get rid of it. Just get rid of it completely. That's the plan anyway, because there's no point. I mean, pets are great to have, but they're not great when you lose them. Very bad. Hmm. Let's see. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 1 hour 19 minutes. Not bad. So I've got roughly about another hour. Another hour maybe? Another hour. So I normally stream for 2 hours 30 minutes tops. I think that's a realistic, good time, enough time to do streaming and chat to you lovely folk and work on these pieces, and then bugger off back to my Discord and chill. That's the plan usually. Oh. One thing I've been meaning to do, I should probably look into it as well, is like on Facebook. So I've got a Facebook page. I don't really use it as much, but I don't really. You can post, like you can pay to have your thing like bump up your posts and stuff. So I might look into that. What's going on here? God. What's going on here? Oh. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, sorry, my mind just drove those off there to look at something from Facebook. But yeah, I was thinking of actually paying for those page boost things. Just give it a try and see what happens. See if it increases my awareness of my work to people. I think it's another way to really get seen, right? And good to get some more awareness. People keep asking me like, oh, like, why haven't you got that many followers? I mean, your work is amazing and everything. I'm like, well, I don't really post anywhere. I don't really I'm not. It's very difficult to be proactive on social media. It's very tricky. It's very time consuming as well. You got to be proactive on that. And I'm like, got so many things I've got to get. I've got so many things I've got to get on with. It's difficult to do these things. So I try and slowly do these things. Maybe focus on those because I've been spending. I do. Twitch and YouTube have been the common areas. I've been, I've not. I was meant to be uploading a latest video, speed paint video. I haven't uploaded it yet. I made the video last week. Last week I made the video and I didn't re-upload it yet. I'm trying to find that sweet spot to upload it. I see Rogue Blazer is sneaking into Picato. Rogue. Coffee. Ooh. Ooh. And a swig of water. Water. Refreshing. There's a few things here. Here we go. There we go. Cool. So yeah. So yeah, promotion, self-promotion is very important these days in terms of streaming, and I think especially in social media, you got to be proactive. And if you're not proactive, you start losing followers. People think you're just not posting stuff anymore, and then this is why a lot of people. So this is why people post a lot every day, and I've kind of haven't done that, especially on Instagram. Instagram, you got to be very proactive on that, like every day. I've seen people post like every few seconds. I think that's just crazy. It's just ridiculous amounts of time being used up. But it's what you do to assume get noticed on these platforms, right? So yeah. Nose. I always get itchy noses when I'm streaming. Every time I stream, I get an itchy nose, and not sure what causes it. Itchy nose. Very, very itchy. Maybe it's a sign of keep on painting and stop being a wally. Stop being a wally and keep painting. We go. And Nostrils. Back nostrils. I want to start removing some of these line work a bit more, especially on the nose. The nose is just going to hide the mask. Mask away the nostril line work. There we go. So really have the nose visible. And 50%, no 50%, there you go. Still line work there. There you go. Just get rid of it completely. Yep. That line work off the nose completely, and really just tap into the areas of the nose that matter. You know, one film I want to see again, one movie I'd like to watch again is The Rain Man. It stars Tom Cruise and I forgot the guy's name now. Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman. Really, really good film. About a guy who's got he's got autism. I think it's autism. But he can memorize, and he's got a way of seeing things. Like instantly memorize numbers and locations and everything. It's just it's crazy, but it's a good film about the relationship between this guy and his brother, and it's really nice. Very good film. Very good film. Reference on the back. Let's accidentally closed the picture here. Oh. Oh, yeah. There we go, load it up. Find that ref. Oh. How's it going, Magma? How are you today? What up? What up? What up? I'm good, thank you. Yes, thanks for asking. Yeah, just working away on the commissions, drinking some coffee from the Netherlands coffee, Dutch coffee. Some real good stuff here. Potato, yes. I've discovered my own new alter ego. My new alter ego is a spud. It's saved me in many horror games and games in hard mode. This spud has it's the new way forward. Pop. I might have to make so tomorrow. I've been playing the Black Mesa game. I should probably add a little crowbar next to myself. A little crowbar, potato with a crowbar. Can't go wrong with a crowbar. Well, I might have to do that crowbar tonight for tomorrow's session, I think. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I take it. Have you played Stray? I think a lot of people have been talking about Stray. I just had a good conversation with Samurai Noodles, who's on Twitch. He's just gone away to get some food right now. Just having a conversation about Stray. I've never played it myself, but I watched someone play it and complete it just halfway, near the end of it. Yeah, I assume you've probably heard of it and played it, no doubt. The cat game. You may get it. Okay, yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say any more spoilers on it. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Not my kind of game, but you know, I like the older horror games and a bit classic. I want some classic stuff in it going on in there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, like the old classic stuff. You know, I was actually thinking of replaying Alone in the Dark 1 again. That would be fun. You're actually making a game. See, that's just taking it next. That's just taking it to a whole new level. Yeah, from playing a game to making a game. What sort of game is it? Are you using like RPG Maker or Unity or the Unreal Engine? What's it about? Curious now. Retro 8-bit. Oh, nice. Is it? So what sort of genre? Like what sort of genre is it? Is it like a shooter? Is it a platform? Is it an RPG? Is it bullet hell? Is that way to say it? Bullet hell. You got straight a few days ago. Yeah. It's a good game. It's visually it's a good game. It looks good and everything. I mean, my dismay to the game was it's not open world to some extent. When I saw the trailer, I thought it was an open world game. It's not an open world game, so that's the only thing I would, you know, yeah. That's not a big thing, right? I mean, other than that, the visuals are great. The visuals in the game, you know, it's good. It's good. You can't fault it. And for an indie game, it's pretty damn good. You know, nowadays I would happily invest in an indie game than like those AAA crap things. You know, these companies nowadays don't really deliver as much. It seems that smaller companies deliver much more quality than the big corporation games. You know, puzzle and shooter. Okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, classic retro games are the way to go as well. I used to play, I'm very old. I'm a very old spud. You know, I still have an Atari 2600 up in the loft somewhere. Atari 2600. They are like very old consoles. I also used to have another console which is very old as well. It was called the Odyssey. In America, it's called the Odyssey, I think. In the UK, it was called the Philips G7000, and it was like an 8-bit machine, very old. I think it's probably less than 8-bit. It might be. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a great machine. But my old man chucked it away. But I've still got the cartridges for it, so I might start googling around if I can find the original machine. I swear that'd be really good. So far for me, it's been really open world. Okay, yeah. I think the way for me in my mind, open world being is something like you can go somewhere, you can just go everywhere, anywhere you want. Kind of like Skyrim-y kind of feel. Fast cat travel, fast meow travel. So we want fast meow travel, please. Fast meow meow travel. Heavy handed on that shadow there, but say. A bit too strong there, not like, oh. You know what game I haven't played in a while? I played it 2 weeks ago. It's Phasmophobia. I need to play that again. So I used to be really good at that. I used to be really good at Phasmophobia, and then like went back to it a couple of weeks ago with some friends. I suck at it. Got killed by a ghost. Like they've increased the damn. They keep increasing the difficulty of that game. The ghost keeps moving around as well, which is good. It's a challenge. It's more challenging now. Before it used to be a bit mundane, but whew, the ghost will give you a chase around. Minecraft. Oh, that's a game that I'm not playing in many years. Wow. I remember when I played Minecraft, I was like, this is amazing, and I got hooked on it, and then I started questioning why am I playing this game? It's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but like, you know, it's a good time killer, right? But if you got things to do, you can easily get lost in it, right? You can easily get lost in Minecraft, and yeah, I got lost in Minecraft big time. So, oh dear, it's a good game. It's a good game. I think it appeals more to the younger audience, right? It's a more of a younger audience kind of game now, isn't it? Because I've seen like a lot of young people play Minecraft more than anything. For me, I think if I was going to play that kind of game, it would be Starbound. And the reason for Starbound is a long while back during the early stages, I did some like concepts for them. So that was fun to do. I did some like character stuff. That was fun. As Tequila is my game. Wow, that's a. I can't pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Tequila. I'll just call it Tequila. Tequila. Wow. I look forward to seeing it on Steam at some point then, Magma, and if you reach that point and you become like popular, yeah, you make the gold and silver. You've been playing it since you were 3 or 4. Oh wow! Hang on, Sergeant, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, I assume you're. You can just say you can say over 18 or under 18 if you like. You don't have to put your exact age if you don't want to. You just yeah. Keep forgetting that the audience on Twitch and other places are I keep assuming everyone I that turns up to my stream are like as old as me. I keep forgetting that the audience around the world, it could be anyone. I think the youngest person that I had on my stream once was 12. I think 12, not 12. Sorry, 13. Sorry, 13. I think it was 13 or 14. I think I can't remember because 12 is a bit too young. But they're 13, and this was on Twitch, and yeah, I didn't know. And they were like keen because they were watching me paint a Pokemon. I think it was a Pokemon, or I think it was a Pokemon, and yeah, so. Let's close down a bit more. I think. Here we go. Yeah, so I think I like about Twitch and streaming for wider audience. If you help over 10, under 18, okay. Yeah, like if it helps inspire people, excuse me, all the better, and I think my original idea for streaming was just to show what I do. This is what I do when I'm not streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm working on this. So rather than me keeping it to myself, I might as well just share it. That's why I'm not an affiliate with Twitch. I'm not. I don't think I'll ever will be an affiliate because I don't really need the funding, if that makes sense. If people want to donate money to me, they can. They could just donate to me through Streamlabs. That's great, but I'll never be an affiliate. I know a lot of Twitch streamers desperately want to get themselves to be an affiliate. I don't care. I don't need it. That's why if people want to follow me, that's great. That's what it is, isn't it? Build that kind of following that if you want to if you enjoy what I do, you want to follow me, that's all great. You know, it's all great. Yeah. My cousins and their father are really into Pokemon. Oh, if they're into Pokemon, like, you want to see something cool? I'll show you something cool. Hang on. Let me just pause this recording on my side. I'll show you something. This is what I made. This is the Pokemon. This Pokemon I made a couple of weeks ago on stream. So you can guess what it is. You can probably see the name of it, but let's see what it up. There you go. So this is what I did a couple of weeks ago. Took a while to do because I was trying to get some more references because I don't know what this is a fairly new Pokemon as well. So yeah, it took a while to do, especially the idea of it. Oh, there's people at Pokemon Company that's come up with some crazy ideas. Oh, this one. So this one is called a Koraidon. 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 So it's a motorcycle Pokemon. So yeah, it's got the wheel on its chest there, you know, and it's got this like shoulder thing going on there, and these tendrils look like candles and stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, there's not much references of this particular Pokemon up on the web, other than just the trailer. So, and then obviously people have done fan arts of it. But yeah. There's more. There's a few others. What are the other ones? Hang on. Glaceon Pokemon. They're fun. Flareon as well, like fire. Flareon. Oh, excuse me. Done quite a few of these. There's a big bunch I've done. Even a Typhlosion. Typhlosion's a common one, which is a lot of people seem to know of. Typhlosion. The fire stuff. Yeah. So various of these. An Espeon. I think I've not done an Espeon yet. That's a good one. See, you picked the one that I was meaning to do at some point, and I haven't done it. You got me there. Espeon. Yeah, I've not done an Espeon. Dang, you got me there. Damn. Boo. What about Lucario? Lucario? I've done Lucario. And a Riolu. There's a Lucario. But Espeon. Yes, Espeon is on my list. Espeon. I'll type it. Espeon. Yeah. Hang on, I think I've done an Espeon. No, hang on. I have done an Espeon. Hang on, wait a second. I have done an Espeon. I'm sure of it. Hang on. Hang on a minute. That looks... So what did I make? Glaceon. Pikachu. See, my problem is I've mixed up all my Pokemon files into like one big folder with all my other illustrations. I should sort these out, and I haven't done it. And that's just me being a spud. One second, where is it? I'm sure I've done that Pokemon. Glaceon, Vina, Jetbot, Talk, Koraidon, Sprigato, Ascian, Magnite, Jolteon, Sphinx, Cat, That is weird. Hang on, what? That is weird. Hang on, I'm sure I've done that one before. Umbreon. Umbreon. That's the one. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was an Umbreon. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Typhlosion. I even did the Hisuian Typhlosion, which is like the what's it called? The alt version of the Typhlosion, alt version of Typhlosion. There you go. More like a caster. I want to like show like this kind of like transition. You know, there's a fire and the other one. So I did like two different versions of it. Oh yeah, this one was fun to do as well. This one was challenging because there's so much going on here. You do art for people? Yeah. So this bat is a commission for someone. I take orders from I take orders at conventions. I have like a dealer's table and all that, and take orders from there, and then I go home after the convention and I work on them, and then when it's done, I send it off to them, and I invoice them, get their money. Happy days. On to the next job. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Samurai, you didn't see the motorcycle Pokemon. I'll show you that one. Look at it. This is the new one. You haven't seen this, have you? It's called a Koraidon. So yeah, this one was pretty cool to make. It took ages though. It took ages. We're talking like 10 hours, more than 10 hours of painting because my head was just like a potato, shaped like a potato. Because there's so much stuff going on, and I'm not focused on getting it done. Like I kept changing my mind on things as well. When your mind is not focused, when you're constantly changing things, like you haven't seen more. Yeah, see, that's why you've been missing out on my streams, mate. You've been missing out on my streams, Samurai. There's a lot. I've done loads of Pokemon. I've done a lot of Pokemon. Hang on, let me see the other ones I've done. Show you the other ones I've done. Eevee, Flareon. There's Sprigatito. It's the cat one. Look at that one. This one did really well at the convention. People wanted that, so this one I think nearly sold out on that one. I made a couple of prints of this. That you did see, okay? You saw that one, okay? You saw that one, all right. You saw that one, fine. Riolu, tiny version of the Lucario. This one was fun as well. Really playing with light. It was fun to do this one, because like these Pokemons, it's given me a chance to experiment with light and shadow, experiment with lighting and color as well, and all that. So this is a great way for me to mess around with things and see what happens without it being a commission, because these are personal pieces. You can have fun with them. That's what you should. Yeah, having fun with painting and drawing is what it's about in the end. If you have fun with it, you can make some wonderful stuff. Doesn't matter if it comes out wrong. You learn from it. You learn from all these things. So it's a learning thing. Yeah. If you get the lighting right, then it looks more. People say it looks real, but it's all about lighting. If you get the lighting right, it all works fine. Let me see what else have I done. Typhlosion, Magnet. I did a Magnemite. This was fun to paint as well. Same more simple. Lightning. Things that I don't want to go too realistic. So sort of like somewhere in between. Because like when you go too realistic, it becomes Uncanny Valley. I've seen some realistic Pokemon and they don't look pretty. Realistic stuff tends to go on the funny side, and you've got to be careful with, especially Pokemon. I'm trying to find other ones here. Probably share your art with some other folks. Okay. Let me see. I did a Gulmon as well. I did a Gulmon. This was a clean one. And art studies. I think that's the safe one. I'm not gonna open it from it's Digimon. I've done it a while back, so trying to see what other ones I've done here. Lima. I've done a Lima study. That was pretty nice. Yeah. Trying to find which a good one. I think that was the. I think that Eevee is where it all began. This is where it all began. This picture, this Eevee, is where it started. The idea of doing these Pokemon paintings. That's where it all began. Oh, I've lost 6 on my. Yeah, making Pokemon too realistic is pretty creepy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to like avoid going down that route. The moment you start doing realistic Pokemon, it starts to become concerning because I think the movie, the Pokemon movie, the Detective Pikachu movie, it was realistic, but it was still paying homage to the animated stuff. So it wasn't hyper realistic. It was realistic in the sense of that still keeping that kind of cuteness, because if it was realistic, it would look horrible. Some of the Pokemon I don't think were made to look realistic because it would just look nightmare fuel. Yeah, Detective Pikachu was great. I hope they make another movie. I hope they do make another one of that because I enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching that movie. I watched it in the cinema with Galen, and my first showing of it, movie watching of it, was disappointing because like I was in a cinema with someone in front of me down right at the front of the row. Some guy came in with his 2 kids, and his 2 kids kept running around back and forth. It was really annoying me, really annoying, and they left eventually halfway through. But my focus was more on them than watching the film because like it's hard to keep focus on a film when you see 2 little bratty kids running back and forth. And the parent couldn't really keep an eye on them. I don't know what he was doing, just being a git. That's what I git. Complete git. I was fuming. I was like, I can't focus on the film if someone at the front people keep running back and forth along the But that's fine. I and then what I did, I watched it again, and it's good. Did you know that Pokemon Detective Pikachu was filmed in London? It was filmed in Liverpool Street. What I could do, is do like a video. Maybe I'll take my gimbal with me, maybe down to Liverpool Street and do some filming then, and record some of those areas that the film took place, maybe. But I think there's photos of it already on the web. It's basically they took London streets and then just added post-production. They added extra things. But what some of the common things that are still there are like black cab taxis and the white buses, red buses. Typical London buses are still there. If you look closely, you'll see them. Like I said, I'll see you take on Hyacinth Zorak. Let's see Zorak. Let's see. What is a Zorak? Zorak. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And Hisuian, let's see Hisuian. This was a Hisuian. Oh, Hisuian's all white. Okay. Oh wow. Damn. That's impressive. It's an impressive Pokemon. It's like some sort of Fennec. Fennec made of smoke or something. Oops, there's some not safe ones out there as well, but oh boy. Wow. No, I like it. I like it so much. It's based on an evil Kitsune. I see. I see. No, it looks good. It looks very nice. Look at that. Oh no, one. Where's the eye gone? Eyes on one of these layers. There we go. Like that one. So I'm just gonna add some yellow to this because it's got. There we go. Just gonna give it a bit of a, you know. There we go. A bit more humane eyes. So there's much. There's been some discussion on VR chat as well. VR chat. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. VR chat has been review bombed right now because they've removed, like they're releasing a new update where, not a new update, but releasing a new policy where you can't use third-party apps, third-party plugins. So you know, these plugins include, like, you know, tools that can help you, you know, use VR chat a bit more effectively, because VR chat's pretty much basic in terms of what it can offer. But let's say you know, you need some plugin to, you know, listen to all the people around you and stuff. There's no plugin. There's no actual way of doing that. There's a plugin for it which I was recommended. I didn't install it, but I guess it would have saved me a lot of time. But yeah, a lot of people are upset about that. So plugins are not allowed anymore. Well, they're not going to be allowed anymore soon, I think. I'm not sure when they're going to release it, but they're releasing that announcement a few days ago, sorry. And yeah, right now VR chat has been heavily review bombed on Steam. It's overwhelmingly negative. That's insane. It's insane to see it, you know. But it is what it is, you know. That's what we live in, a society where if something isn't right, you're entitled to just shout about it and expect something to happen. Just like, you know, like the Sonic trailer. Do you remember the Sonic trailer? I'm sure everyone here has seen Sonic, the movie, right? If you've seen the first Sonic movie, the ugly Sonic, the Sonic with the human teeth. Yeah, that, yeah. Social media shouted hard about it, and look what happened. Look, we won. And for that one, I'm glad we did, because if we didn't, we would have been stuck with that horrible looking thing. I haven't seen it, but I remember the initial trailer and the backlash. Yeah, the backlash was awful. I mean, it got to a point where, you know, even like news media got involved. You know, the BBC got involved, BBC News got involved, a lot of other media platforms got involved in saying, you know, talking about it. I think when media places get involved, you know, that's when you got to act, right? When it reaches the news level, then it becomes headlines. I do want VR chat. I do want VR chat. Well, get it. It's free to use. It's free. You don't need a VR headset. I remember when I first started using VR chat, I didn't use a VR headset. And Samurai's used VR chat as well with via desktop, and I think we've done a few games on there. Do you remember? We've done a few puzzle rooms. So yeah, we had a good time on some of those. There's a fair few more new puzzle worlds open. So yeah, it would be nice to return to some of those on a weekend or on a Friday or something. Yeah, the horror puzzle rooms. Yeah, they're the best ones. I think we did I don't know if you were there. I think we did the My Little Pony one. That was good as well. The My Little Pony horror world. That was impressive. Whoever made that world, like, I mean, I'm not much of a fan of ponies and stuff, fine. But the puzzle, the whole point of it was pretty good. Whoever made it, hats off to them. Good adventure. Good adventure. Even better with people you know. The best was still the Killer Social Deduction game. Oh, you mean Murder 4? The murder game? That's the only one I think of. Social Deduction, Murder. Yeah. We also if since what I tend to do sometimes is on Sundays, I host on VR Chat. I host gaming sessions for my local furry community. We play VR Chat games on Sundays, and it's a great way to try out the games and have a bit of fun. It's fantastic. I don't remember what it's called, but there's one where you had victims. And yes, that was Murder. That was Murder 4. So Murder 4 is like a game where it's like a werewolf. I don't know if you played Midnight Werewolf. It's kind of like that, where one person's a killer, everyone are innocent, and one person's a detective, and you're in a mansion, and you have to try and prove to others that you're not the killer. At the same time, the killer's job is to kill people, and when you kill someone, they get silently killed, so no one knows if they're dead or not. You know, they just get kicked out of the game, and then they're made to watch the game unfold outside in the lobby area, and obviously it's great. And obviously, the detective's the only one that has the gun, so he has to be careful. Yeah, he has to decide who the killer is, obviously, and obviously the innocent people have to find weapons to survive with, you know, and it's a game of trust. It's great, and because it's all communication based, the game's always different every round because it's a random person that could be the killer, and it just makes it more and more. Oh yeah, can't explain. I don't want to spoil any more on it, but it's a great little game to get involved with if you get the right people. And I mean, yeah, it's one of those sort of games. If you suffer from if you're very shy, it's going to be difficult to play it. If you're a shy person, then you're going to find it a bit of a struggle. But with the right people, you get used to it and you have a lot of fun. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Having a lot of fun with people. Once you relax and get along with everyone, it's great. It's just a blast. It's a blast to play. I don't think of any more goodness about it, but yeah, I mean, there are some newer games now like that. I think Samurai, you haven't played some of the newer ones. There's a new game now called which is made by another person. It's called Ghost. So it's the same kind of concept where one person's the killer or two people are the killers, and everyone else are innocent, right? And the aim is to basically find all the evidence notes. The more evidence you find, it reveals who the killer is. But at the same time, you can find money around the house or the world, you know, whatever the arena it is, whatever arena. Because there's two kinds of arenas for this game. There's a police station and then there's a house. But if you find money in the world, you find gun dispensers. You can buy guns. Guns, yeah, guns. Really big guns. Really big guns. Really big guns. Really big guns. Yes, you can buy really big guns, and you can start shooting people with it. It's great. It becomes a firefight. So, and yes, and the game supports desktop as well. It does support desktop. So think of it. Instead of having stabby weapons, you got guns instead to prove that you're innocent or you're a killer. I made a gun once. pew 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 pew. But did you make a big gun? Did you make a big gun? Yeah, it's a great game. It's a game that a lot of us play on Sundays during the VR chat gaming night. A sniper rifle. Oh wow. I take it you've played Counter Strike, Magma. Used to play. I used to play Scouts and Knives. Scout was the best gun, followed by obviously the AWP, which is like the instant kill weapon. It used to wind up a lot of people on there. People used to get really raged, like when you start using the instant kill weapon, especially instant kill sniper rifle. Makes a loud bang noise, and then they're just instantly dead. Does ridiculous amounts of damage. It was that OP that most servers would limit it to only one person per team. That's how mean it was. But yeah, that's what it is. But it's great gun. Right, I think this particular badge, I think it's ready to send to the client. I think. Not much I can do. Actually, one thing I do want to do is add some outline on the edges, just to show that I've, so I know that. Should probably be a mixture of both of these things. Nope, you haven't played Counter Strike. Okay. Yeah, you should give Counter Strike a go. I'm doing you something. So you're going to DM me something, okay? What on Twitch? DM me? Are you DM me on Twitch? Discord, okay. Give me a second. I'll check Discord. I will check Discord. Yes. Yeah. Good old Discord. Yeah, Discord is another service that needs to improve itself. Sometimes Discord services can be a bit wimpy. I've do get annoyed sometimes. Sometimes the service goes down, especially when you stream on Discord. The streaming service goes all funny. I wonder what's like their streaming. The streaming bandwidth is terrible at times. It's really bad. It just drives me nuts. It's like goes all pixely. Right. Excuse me. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Oh. Very steampunky rifle. You get a potato for that. There you go. Oh, yeah. Making steampunky rifles. Is that for some form of cosplay stuff? Looks very good though. That 50%. Hang on. Set to 80%. There we go. 80% would be better. Yeah, that's better. It's what you do. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. You make weapons for yourself, or is this for clients? This is like sounds like. Does it look cosplay like? Yep. Move through sometimes. Okay, yeah. Well, it looks very good. So, I mean, you know, looks very good crafting skills. I'm not much of a crafter myself. Couldn't craft anything. A bit glow there. I think that should be more of a yellow. Yeah. Blue at the end of it. There you go. Wish. Right. I'm going to send this to the client to have a look at and then see what they say. I've got about 20 minutes. I could probably start looking at that wolf concept. This wolf has it's got 11 eyes. 11 friggin' eyes. It's a lot of eyes, so I need to look into that. A lot of eyes. Yeah. Do you want to see it? I can show you the reference of it. I'll show you a reference of it on here on screen. I grab it. I'll do a little print screen here. You get an idea of what we'll be working on next. The idea is basically I'm trying to get as many drafts done as I can, and then start working backwards and start painting them out. So, I'll do that. Yeah, start falling good. There you go. So it's a kind of a wolf, demonic wolf creature, demonic wolf, canine. But I'm going for more for wolf, I think. So yeah, this is going to be not a retro one. This is going to be a fancy one, so more painterly. That's fine. I think this deserves to be a painted one than a retro one. As much as I like retro, I've done something like this similar before for a retro badge it was a wolf zebra kind of character which had 3 eyes, 6 eyes. Not 6 eyes. No, 2 eyes. Yeah, 2 eyes. Each on each side, 4 eyes in total. So this will be something interesting. I like this middle eye. I like this middle eye thing going on here. It looks really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I just love staring at the eyes and thinking, just thinking ahead of structure and how it will work. So, yeah, fun stuff. It's a lot of fun stuff. Well, see things like that, when people give me challenges like that, I get excited because it's something I've never done before, and it really makes me think even more about how something should look. Because my mind's going through various ideas and how to apply these things and how to maybe what can I do to make it come to life. What do I need to focus on? The shapes and everything, or the structure. What kind of structure is it going to have? It's fantastic. I like doing these. I like doing those things. So it's a challenge, and it's at the same time it's also a test, an exciting project as well, because it's something unique. It's not something that's common. Because if someone says to me, "Oh, can you just do me a wolf badge or fox badge?" I don't mind it. I've got nothing against them. That's fine. But when it's unique, it makes me think. It's like, this is different. This is not the same as one of the usual things I've been doing. So it gets my brain thinking a bit more, and then I can try out what it really puts my skills up. Really challenges me. Challenges of this sort makes you stronger for future projects. Yep. Yep. There we go. Right. Let's send this off to the doodad. I'm just gonna send it. So this is what it looks like with the. Oh no, I forgot to resume there. I think it's right. I'll flip it again. Horizontal flip. There we go. And there we go. So that's how it's going to look eventually when I'm done with it. Yeah. Well, the not safe for work stuff hasn't been on there. The Pokemon stuff I've not really bothered to upload onto FA. I'm trying to keep the Pokemon stuff separate. I might put that on ArtStation if that makes sense. ArtStation might be a good place to start with because that's more because ArtStation is more portfolio based. I've not populated ArtStation in a long while either, so that I need to pull my finger out and spend a good day just uploading stuff to ArtStation. I've only got a few stuff on there. You should see I've only got like four or five pieces stuck on there, and like there's loads of stuff I've done and I'm not bothered to just check ArtStation. I'll start kind of type out ArtStation properly. ArtStation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Actually, I've run one. Oh. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Oh yeah, sorry. I've uploaded 12 pieces on there. 12 pieces. That's as much as I've done. I've not posted any more ever since. I need to like put some more on there. But yeah, like I'm trying to keep it separate because I want ArtStation to be the gallery for my professional work. If that makes sense. Anything that can show what I can really do as an artist and an illustrator. FA is more or less, just fun stuff, isn't it? Well, I guess it can also go there, but I don't know. See, FA is not really a place to yeah. Hey, Ritlin, little Ritlin. How's it going, Ritlin? Oh. Professional place is a good idea. Yes, it is a good idea. Yes, it is. Very good idea. Right, let me just fix that eye. That eye has been looking at the eye for a bit, and I'm gonna fix it now. Actually, yeah, make it eye a bit bigger. A little bit bigger. That's better. Doing well. Got some food in me. Can't complain. How are you doing? Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, you should use this app as well, Ritlin. It's really good. You should turn yourself into a pill, a Ritlin pill, spinning pill that talks. Doing good. Yeah, it's a lightweight app too. Lightweight app. Very light app. Yeah, I'll probably cruise that there. There we go. Oh, some reflection on the eyes. I think there's some more reflection on here, like this. There we go. It's here too as well. Reflection, eyeball reflection is very important, you see. So let's see, a bit of reflection on the eyes, a bit of white. All right now, there we go. Here. Makes it a bit more lively. See? A bit more lively. More lively. Don't be shy. A bit lively. I think this is good. Oh, and the mouth as well. I was looking at the mouth a few times, but I'm gonna... Oh, up in there. Oh. Oh. Let's paint on a separate layer. There we go. Let's clean it up. There we go. There we go. Hoping to see Ritling return to streaming at some point when he's less busy. Some spooky games. Spooky games. Nope. Yeah. Whoa. This layer. Oh. No. There we go. Oh, mishmash of layers going on here. That's better. Never know, to be honest. I've got 3 weeks off in August, so maybe something will happen. Yes, 3 weeks of streamings. 3 weeks of streaming. The only thing that doesn't need it. The only thing that doesn't need a facelift is the loading. The loading, starting loading. Your loading, starting of your stream screen. That spinning pill is a must. That cannot change. If that changes, then that's not good. Not good. That's like part of the Ritling experience. Ritling experience. Can't be changed. It can't be changed. Oh, good. Very good. Very good. Yep. Very good. Yes. 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 Let's send this. Oh, actually, let me fix this. Let's get this prepared and sent off to the client. I think this looks pretty good to send. Yes. Chin. Sweet as a nut. Red on that as well. A bit of red maybe on the. Okay. Yes. Let's send this over. But and where's the old there's a file. There we go. Let's pause the recording for a second. New file. Always does this. Sure why Photoshop does this. It's a very weird habit it has. Where's that? Where's my thing? Here we go. Give me a second. Won't take long. This. Boom. Right. So that's gone over to him. They were last online 6 hours ago, so they're probably gone to bed. And I've just probably woken them up by sending them a picture. Well done. So give a little ring. Give a little ring in the ear. Zzz. Let me show myself back to my self there. There we go. I think this one's called Striker Bat. Yeah, Striker. So that recording took around about another 2 hours. So yeah, 4 hours in total so far. But it's on and off, talking to you guys and all the goodness and all that jazz. It's all good. It's all good. Wow. Just looking at the recording here just to make sure it looks all nice. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. It looks pretty dope. Dope. I like it. There's that. Right. So I've got about 10 minutes to go. So what I could do, I could just make some dope. 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 I love the Stream Deck. It's like I love this. You guys gotta invest in this Stream Deck. It just makes it because obviously before I used to do it with shortcuts, some keyboard shortcuts, and it was a nightmare. This is like it's all here in front of me. I can just like press a few buttons. It's done. I still haven't utilized this properly yet. That's how good this is. This device. I mean, yeah, highly recommend it. It's about, I think this was about 115 bucks, 115 pounds. Good investment, I think, because it just saves time, and I use it for other things as well, aside from streaming. So it doesn't have to be for streaming. You can set up for opening applications or playing games, even playing games and strategy stuff. I think for strategy games, this will be really good as well. I set up shortcuts on here for games. Very, very nice. You've got 15 buttons here, so and you can create like subsection for more buttons and stuff like that. So it's pretty nice. Very nice device. So the wolf, this wolf thing, I could probably spend the last few minutes working on a wolf. Let's load this up and see what I can do with it. Thumbnails. Oh. That was the file should open up on, just to rename it to Magneto Campo. That's its name. What a name is that? That is like a cool name. Magneto Campo. Magneto Campo, yeah. Wow. Pretty smart name. So borders there. I'm gonna keep that border there. I'm going to get rid of everything else. Delete everything. Reverse engineer it back to nothing. Keep that there. We keep that off. So we're gonna start from scratch again. And this white screen is just burning my eyes. I'm gonna set this to something else. Get rid of that. 50% grey. I think that's a bit easy on the eyes. There we go. Much a bit darker. There we go. Yeah, I never like drawing on white canvas. It always does my. It's like, ooh. Always too much in the eyes. So a bit more easy to look at with the greyness. So let's save the bat stuff. Cool. I'm gonna open up the wolf stuff now. So I kind of saved a folder full of wolfy heads and stuff. Snarling wolves, snarling, growling, you name it, I've saved it on here. So look at the Camtasia again, recorder. So for the last 10 minutes, I'm just gonna just do some sketches, and then that's it really. That's it. That's it. That's it indeed. Edit it. Yeah, I'm terrible at I've got loads of references. Like you'd be surprised. I'm pretty good with keeping folders organized. Like so, I've got like a folder for wolves, folders for circles, anything like also servals, all sorts of animals. If I don't have them, then I'll grab them, but also make sure that I label things appropriately. So like, you know, if it is it free to use. If it's not free to use, then I'll put it in the not. I'll keep it aside. I'll rename the file like free images and stuff. So or public domain. And Seth, how's it going, Seth? Sorry, I thought I'd say hello at the end. Or yeah, always good to keep track of what images you're using. Otherwise, yeah, it gets a bit confusing if you've got loads of images all over the place and you're not sure what if the image you use can you use it or not. Same with line and base. I'm sure they probably have their own little rules, don't they? They say, oh, you can't use this without permission and all that. Give you all these whole explanation that you can't do this, you can't do that with it. Don't use my base for naughty pictures, because then I'll get upset and then I'll try and find you and all that. Yeah, I have to rename it so many files. There's a lot of us don't put their names on. Oh no, yeah, it's a fact that a lot of artists are not all well organized like myself. I'm not organized at times. I mean, right now I've got layers all over the place right now. So it's all good. We're allowed to be messy. In fact, I don't know why I'm making the eye structure now. I should probably get the shape done first. So this is a wolf at an angle with its mouth open. So I thought this looked really cool. Chuck it in the folder, yeah. Chuck it in the folder. Job done. But yeah, I always tell myself I'll do it like later, and then I don't, and then that's like a year later. A year later, I'll do it, and I'll look at it and go, "Oh yeah, what's that for? Must be for something. Must have been for something." Oh yeah, whatever. I'll leave it there, and then happens all the time. Happens all the time. I'm using a weird brush. I've used a Wuther brush here. It's not really. It's good for sketch. It's okay for sketching, but lines they tend to break off a bit, and that's fine. But it does wind me up sometimes. Like not breaking, but sketching. It's fine. Like I like that break. So it's all good. I swear half my PC space is reference images liner. You should do what I used to do is I now utilize. Well, I haven't. I used to utilize Dropbox as my reference folder, but you know what? I should probably start using Google Drive for reference, because Google Drive gives you loads of storage space, right? And the reason why I say Google Drive or cloud is that when you're on the go, when you're on the go like somewhere, and you need to get some references, you can always just go into your cloud server and just grab it, have a look for it. That's what I do. I used to do. My Dropbox is full of. See, I had a Dropbox account and then I cancelled it because I wanted something a bit like it is expensive, because like I think it's about 80. I think the price has gone up now. It's really expensive for cloud, well, especially Dropbox. I mean, it is good. The service is good. It's fast. It is fast. Yeah, but yeah, just expensive. I was trying to find an alternative. So I haven't found any alternatives yet. So I'm kind of cloudless at the moment, which is not really good because obviously it'd be good to really start storing stuff into work into drives because I need it. I need to like keep things safe. Otherwise, if I lose it, if my hard drive fails, that's it. I'm gone. I'm buggered. All my work, all the commissions and everything, just gone. Yeah, that looks a bit. Also, right, I think the snout is a bit too long because it's a bit an angle. That's fine. Yeah. Always. I was just having a discussion about I think some hours ago about VR chat and its review bombing. Well, it's been review bombed heavily. Which is insane, but that's what people are, isn't it, nowadays? If you don't like something, you just get band together and start review bombing and everything, social, just shout about it. Get your point heard. I think review bombing is a bit of a... I don't know. I think review bombing shouldn't be allowed because I think that's just because you don't like something, you shouldn't vent it. Shouldn't. I think the best way is not to use the program again, but to send out negative reviews because it's because you don't like what it's doing. It's a bit unfair, right? It's like it's crazy. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think a better way could have been to let VR chat know what services it needs for accessibility, as you said. I was saying before. I've said like I don't think it was here, but when I spoke about it, one of the plugins that is really good, which I've never used, is the audio thing. Where if you're close to people, you can set how far you can hear people based on your radius. Because in busy worlds when there's loads of people around you, you can't hear. By default, you hear based on whoever made the world, you hear everyone, which is not really good. Whereas this third party app, you can control how much how far people can, the radius around you can hear, which is better, right? Things like that, and it's a system that VR chat could easily implement. But I think yeah, the EAC stuff, the anti-cheat stuff. I don't see the point of that because I mean, VR chat is not really a game to say. It's not like a competitive game where it needs to be checked for cheaters, right? I mean, it's I find that I'm not sure why they've gone down that route unless there's a reason. Unless the anti-cheat is there to check on third-party apps, and that's it. But that's good. That they need because it's good. They need that because people freaking yell, and that's down to the world maker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the way she does modest send in that stuff is maybe set up a workshop, Steam Workshop, right? A Steam Workshop that allows plugins to integrate into VR chat, just like any game. When you have a game, that you're playing, like most Steam games have Steam Workshop, right? You can just go into there, pick one of the mods you want, and it integrates it into the game. Job done, right? Steam integration. Yeah. So there you go. So something like that would definitely be very good for Steam, via Steam anyway. For VR chat, but I guess it depends on how they've built this platform. because if it's not built in a way that you can allow, you can integrate uh, integrate mods, then yeah, that's where the problem stems. I think that's where they'll need to start thinking about how to really make it work. Work for maybe rebuild the engine, their platform, whatever it is, to allow such things, right? I was looking at the reference here of the fourth. I'm going off an angle, doing an angled shot here, so it's a bit of a multiple eyes there. I should probably just bit. Big bangs like either side like that. Oh, gone past 11 minutes now. I should probably stop in a few minutes. I'll give another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes, and then I'll wrap it up. I need to sit. I need to spend more time drawing this, coming up with ideas for this, and then I'll have to execute this. Yeah, during the ideas phase, like now, this is where I just mess around, and rather than get it done accurately. And then when I'm done, when I'm kind of satisfied, then I'll do it properly. Big fang. Oh, this song kind of reminds me of what. Unless you want to watch Black Rain. If you've not watched Black Rain before, highly recommend it. Black Rain is a great film. Stars Michael Douglas. Very 80s film about a policeman who arrests some guy who part of the Yakuza, and it's fantastic. Great film, great visuals. I think it's a Ridley Scott film. I think it's a Ridley Scott film. But yeah, great visuals, great music as well. Music is by Hans Zimmer, so kick ass. It's really, really good. Excuse me. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think this angled shot would suffice for. Let me stand to one side. I'll do it again. Another one of that shot again. So normally when I'm drawing like this, I just tend to block it in, block in the overall shape, skull, and then work my way back in terms of getting the structure in. It's the easy way to nail these things in. So you're not worrying about too much about not worrying too much about detail, just getting the shape right, the silhouette. So what I've done there is it's okay, not the best. It's still. I want to try it once more. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I'll find look for another position of the head that could work for this kind of wolf, this kind of beastly look. Because the horns, it's got huge horns, so the horns need to be visible as well. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit strange to have this wolf with like big horns that you can't see because their horns are pretty big. So this like a top-down view shot, kind of from a below, kind of looking like on an angle from its jaw end. So that's yeah. So I guess at the end of the stream, I'm gonna, as usual, head back to my Discord server and just chill out there for a bit, and then maybe watch a few episodes of South Park, and then just have a nap. That's the plan, anyway. Plan. I said always, just like yesterday, I appreciate the folks attending and hanging out with me to the end of the session. You guys are pretty cool people. Yeah, appreciate the hanging out. So tomorrow I'll be resuming the beautiful Black Mesa, and yeah, we'll see how far I'll get with that. It'll be a lot of fun. Got about 2 minutes to go. Well, I've got about a minute left, so I'm just spending time here, just sketching out wolf heads at weird angles as well. Wolf heads at weird angles. That's the. yeah, clearly I need to spend more time concepting up this one, because this one's going to be an interesting, challenging one. And normally when I find one head, I'm like, yeah, that's the one. But sometimes it might not be the ideal one to use. So the that's now it's still too long. Yeah. The hair we work off shorter. Yeah, multiple eye parts going to be interesting because that'll be like a yeah. Let's 23 minutes. Let's stop recording it. I need to spend more time on this one. Let me see. What can I call it? HPP Wolf Demon 1. It's called Wolf Demon 1. There we go. Yeah. Save that. Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow with some we call it Black Mesa. There's the bat. My bat got lost. Bat got lost. Put the bat on. Hang on. Bring the bat back. Strike the bat. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we've finished the bat today. So that's good. That's going to be sent off for them to check. We'll work on the wolf next week. That'll be the plan anyway. This will be the one I'll be working on next week to really bring it to life. It'll be a fancy one, so it'll be more interesting. It won't be a retro one, so So I really want to spend some time with it. I might do some on the over weekend, maybe just do a few more Scampy shots, sketches and stuff. I'll obviously be recording it locally, so it'll be just ideas mostly. And then if I'm satisfied with an idea, what I'll then do is take it one step further and refine that sketch. I'll draw it complete from scratch again on stream. So that's what I do sometimes. I sometimes draw ideas outside the stream, not recording or anything. And then when I'm happy with it, I copy it into reference, into PureRef, and then I draw from that sketch. I draw that sketch again based on what I've done. So it's another way to plan ahead, plan the foundations. Is the right way to say it. So I might do that. So yeah, cool. As always, I will be back tomorrow I'll be back tomorrow for Black Mesa. So until next time, keep watching the skies, and I'll see you peeps tomorrow for Black Mesa goodness. And if you're watching on Picarto, oh yeah, just so you know, I won't be streaming on there tomorrow, so feel free to follow me on YouTube or Twitch, because that's where you'll find me. Otherwise, you won't be seeing me on anything. So, anything from the spot. Yes, I'll have to go as well. So, take it easy, guys, and yes, keep watching the skies. Keep watching them, and I'll see you people tomorrow for some shooty. Yeah, so take it easy. Bye.